We make your daughters dance, wake you to the sun. We make you smile. GE, we bring good things to life.
At GE, making your life better makes our business a nice business to be in.
We bring you closer to the ones you love. GE, we bring good things to live in. We bring good things to life.
Knowing your financial goals is one thing. Getting there is another. But it's easier when you know the territory. And the kind of guidance we give you to put you on a sure-footed path is unavailable at any other investment firm. Merrill Lynch, a breed apart.
How would you like to buy a new Rolls-Royce for $67? Or a new suit for 50 cents? Or a steak dinner for a nickel? Well, you could. If in the past 25 years, their costs had dropped as much as the cost of doing work on an IBM computer, helping people do more at less cost. That's productivity. And that's one answer to inflation. IBM, helping put information to work for people.
Cheryl Teagues as seen through her Olympus OM10.
The OM10 can see me in many ways. With an Olympus telephoto lens, you can get in this tight. With a wide-angle lens on your OM10, you can see all of me. Or with the zoom, you can do both. Snap on a flash to see me in a different light. There's even a winder that shoots off several Cheryls per second. And it's amazing how a camera that's part of the system this big is this easy to use. With Olympus OM10, great shots automatically.
Hey, Les, what are you and Pam up to this afternoon?
Oh, we're just sitting around by the pool.
Jessica, darling, I just saw the most
Later on, why don't you guys come over?
When the people in Long Beach, California make phone calls, their voices are frequently transmitted by the world's first fiber optic telephone system providing regular service to the public. It consists of hair-thin fibers like this one, and the fibers now being installed can actually carry over 600 voices at once.
Gee.
No, GTE.
Rain is a real test of a car wax shine, so I use Simonize. Shines like the sun. Sun is a real test of a car wax, so I use Simonize. Shines like the sun. Speeds up the rain, stands up to the sun. Rain, sun, rain, sun.
Shines like the sun, speeds up, stands up, stays bright. It's the Rain or Shine Shine by Simonize.
What a shine, and it's all mine. Ours.
Sunday, John Denver takes you on a history of flight you'll never forget. The Higher We Fly.
Our Buffalo Police, they put their lives on the line for us every day. In the past 11 years, 3 Buffalo policemen have been fatally shot in the line of duty. Deaths that might have been prevented by a bulletproof vest. Channel 7 is sponsoring a campaign to buy 700 bulletproof vests for our police department. Send your donation to Cover Our Cops, care of Bankers Trust, Hotel Statler, Buffalo 14202. Let's bulletproof the men and women who wear the Buffalo badge.
Channel 7 Buffalo.
100 years ago, this was rambling farmland. Then it was made into a rudimentary golf course, and then into a good one. Whenever a course is good enough to be chosen for a USGA event, the Opens, Walker Cup, whatever, the USGA alerts its green section sends a team of agronomists down, and they spend a year or more bringing it to its finest possible condition. And they can do a lot for your golf course. If you're in trouble, you have sluggish greens, weeds, burnt-out grasses. They'll send a man down, an agronomist, and he'll look things over, and he'll tell you what to do. And like every other USGA staff member, he has no axe to grind. He's not selling anything. He just wants you to play golf under the best possible conditions. If you're happy, he's happy.
This message was furnished by the United States Golf Association.
Weekends were made for Michelob.
It's for real. Well, that calls for something special.
Hey, Chico! Michelob all around.
Make your own weekend a little more special with a smooth and mellow taste of Michelob.
Michelob? What's the occasion? I've met the woman.
Again, weekends were made for Michelob.
Yeah.
We're going to roll this Waterford Crystal worth thousands of dollars down this 90-meter ski jump, protected only by this St. Regis Core Seal and bulk pack. Watch. Why didn't the glasses break? This St. Regis packaging material forms a self-sealing cushion. Another example of St. Regis's leadership in technology and marketing. St. Regis, serving man and nature.
Day in, day out, you go through the same routine. Till one day, that routine turns into a rut. And then it's time to make a run for it. We're AMF. We make what it takes to make that run. We make Roadmaster bikes, Crestliner power boats, head skis and Tyrolia ski bindings. We take you out of your rut and clear to the mountaintop. AMF. We make weekends.
Brand new SGP motor oil, 10W30, gas-saving formula, and you can run it 15,000 miles.
New SDP fuel-efficient motor oil?
New SDP motor oil is so good you could. This fuel-efficient oil can save you gas and run 15,000 miles. New SDP motor oil is so good you could.
Gas-saving formula plus 15,000 miles.
New SDP motor oil is so good you could.
There are many ways you can reach financial freedom. And to us, they're all familiar. That's why we can give you the right direction. Take you safely across barriers. And give you the resources to reach your financial goals. Merrill Lynch, a breed apart.
Brother Dominic,
I need...
Never there when you need him.
Xerox duplicators are not only extremely fast, they're also extremely easy to operate. Push a few buttons, and they can automatically feed and cycle originals, collate, and copy on both sides of a piece of paper. They're so easy to use, even the boss can use them.
Father, you did all this by yourself?
Yes, Brother Dominic.
It's a miracle.
The Mark VI Cadillac Challenge. 100 Cadillac owners judged a Continental Mark VI Signature against a Cadillac Seville Elegante. 78 preferred Mark VI overall. Here's what some of these Cadillac owners had to say about Mark VI comfort.
A very solid, comfortable car. I could have driven it all day.
Mark VI Ride.
This Mark VI, the comfort of the ride, the roominess of the car, fantastic.
Mark VI Roominess.
I just felt that there was an awful lot of room in that Mark VI.
Mark VI Luxury.
The Mark VI has a lot of beautiful innovations and beautiful finishing.
Mark VI Driving.
All they have to do is test drive Mark VI, and they would see a difference.
An amazing 78 out of the 100 Cadillac owners preferred Mark VI overall, and no Cadillac 8 or 6-cylinder gets better gasoline mileage ratings than Mark VI. You should test drive the car these Cadillac owners preferred. Continental Mark VI 1980.
Hello? George, what happened on the gold exchange? Well, they did. See.
Oh, vraiment? They did. Well, ça ne fait rien. Tell them to have the design in my London office on Thursday. Yes.
Yeah.
Some people travel with credit cards. Some people have carte blanche.
Challenge. Track down a mysterious noise in space. Bell scientists Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson found the answer. This noise signal was a remnant of the biggest explosion of them all. The Big Bang that many believe created the universe. This discovery happened during research to improve satellite communications. And for their work, Penzias and Wilson won the Nobel Prize. The Bell system, keeping your communication system the best in the world.
The USGA golf season is in full swing on ABC. Be sure to join us for live exclusive coverage of the first year of the U.S. Senior Open Golf Championship with such immortals as Ed Fergo, Julius Boros, and Sam Snead. Also live, the U.S. Women's Open Championship, the most prestigious event in women's golf. And the best amateurs in the world compete in the 80th U.S. Amateur Golf Championship. Be on par with the best in golf this summer on ABC.
Super automotive values from Sears. Get power to start. Get power to spare. Get the Sears 48. Now only $49.99 with trade-in. You save $7. It's a big national truckload sale on Sears' best-selling belted tire, the Dynaglass Belted 25. Right now, save 30% on second tire when you buy first at regular price. At Sears, where America shops for value.
We fill your days with song, capture memories, we make you smile. GE, we bring good things to life.
At GE, we're in the business of making life a little better, and that's a pretty nice business to be in.
We bring you closer to the ones you love. GE, we bring good things to live in, we bring good things to life. GE.
Sunday, the story of a family whose blood runs deep, but also runs cold. King Crab.
Yes, sirree. Them Daltons had Jesse and the gang trapped. Now, old Jesse had a way out. Of course, it weren't much to the gang's liking, but Jesse had some Stroh's beer. And he knowed his gang would follow that Stroh's beer anywhere. Well, them boys got clean away. Now, you may not believe this here tale, unless, of course, you drink Stroh's beer.
Tony worked overtime on tomorrow's banquet.
He needs the deodorant that works overtime.
Yeah, I worked overtime to get ready for the game.
He needs the deodorant that works overtime.
Old Spice Stick deodorant works 24 hours. Only Old Spice Stick gives you both 24-hour protection from odor plus that famous Old Spice scent.
Lyle's been working overtime on his love scene.
It's a good thing my Old Spice Stick deodorant works overtime, too.
Old Spice Stick, the deodorant that works overtime.
Goldie Hawn's Oscar-winning role tonight.
There are a lot of copier companies that can offer you this many copiers. There are fewer copier companies that can offer you this many copiers. But only one company offers you a choice of this many copiers and duplicators.
Where can you get the sexy car with great gas mileage? At the sign of the cat.
And get a $200 cash rebate, too, when you buy a sexy new Mercury Capri. Higher gas mileage ratings than 5 different Datsuns and Toyotas. And $200 back direct to you from Lincoln Mercury Division. For a limited time, you can get cash rebates on all new Mercury cars from $100 to $500.
See your Lincoln Mercury dealer, his pride is shining through.
Every golfer knows that golf balls get into the damnedest places. Trees, ponds, they hit carts, little dogs, innocent farmers. And in over 100 years, the rules have tried to cover the wildest possibilities. The USGA makes the rules so that a golfer in Florida and another in Ohio know what comes next. Now, take this, and this has happened. A half-eaten pear in a bunker. Is it an artificial object you can remove or a natural object that you can't? Well, there's no pear tree in sight. It's come detached, so it's a loose impediment. And if you move it, you lose 2 strokes. You have to play it. You know, the rules of golf are sometimes funny, but they're always fun, and they're always logical. Still, next time, tell your partner to finish his pair before he gets to the first tee.
This message was furnished by the United States Golf Association.
When I shoot a great champion like Ben Crenshaw, history can happen at any time. And that's why I stay ready all the time with my Canon AE-1. The zoom lens puts me right where the action is. So if Ben gets that one miracle shot, I get it too. Ben, you try the zoom. Sure. Even with the zoom, the Canon AE-1 is as easy as focus and click.
The incomparable Canon AE-1, so advanced, it's simple. Canon, the official 35mm camera of the PGA.
Weekends were made for Michelob.
The special weekend pride of a gourmet chef. What better accompaniment than the smooth and mellow taste of Michelob? Brewed naturally with the finest ingredients and very special care. Michelob, a very special beer.
Weekends were made for Michelob.
Yeah.
The 100-meter dash. Time, about 10 seconds. In the time it takes a man to run 100 meters, doctors faced with an emergency can use an IBM computer to quickly isolate a critical medical solution that could help save a patient's life. In less than 10 seconds, engineers can use an IBM computer to monitor the energy use of this building over 150 times, helping conserve 20% of yearly fuel costs. In 10 seconds, firefighters can use an IBM computer to quickly select and dispatch the nearest fire and rescue units to speed help on its way. At IBM, we know that better performance can mean a lot to people. By increasing the speed and lowering the cost of computers, we've helped more people than ever before improve their performance. IBM, helping put information to work for people.
I play by the rules, the USGA rules of golf, and I'm a USGA associate because I love the game. Support the USGA. Become an associate for $15 a year.
Just call this toll-free number. You'll receive the 1980 Rules of Golf, a free year of Golf Journal, the USGA's official magazine, and emblems to identify you as someone who's committed to keeping the game great. Call toll-free 800-453-8800 now.
This message was furnished by the United States Golf Association.
The best investments are often the hardest to find. You have to look and look. And no one else has our instinct to dig where there seems to be nothing and turn up valuable opportunities. Merrill Lynch, a breed apart.
This is an ingenious energy saver from Reynolds Aluminum that will let you prepare every dish you see here in about 5 minutes. It's Reynolds' new laminated aluminum pouch for the handiness of cans with the taste of frozen. And it can save energy in processing, shipping, storage, and preparation. Reynolds Aluminum, conserving our resources and energy. Aluminum can, and Reynolds does.
Get oil from a stone? Look, this is shale with valuable oil locked in it. There's an enormous untapped supply in this country, a hard-to-get-at supply. But Texaco and other companies are working with radio wave technology to heat the oil and actually force it out of the shale. This process may take years to perfect, but there's a lot of potential oil at stake. When it comes to finding you new sources of energy, Texaco won't leave a stone unturned. Texaco, we're working to keep your trust.
We make your daughters dance, wake you to the sun. We make you smile. GE, we bring good things to life.
At GE, making your life better makes our business a nice business to be in.
We bring you closer to the ones you love. GE, we bring good things to live in. We bring good things to life.
American business is being taken over by revolutionaries. Revolutionary Savin copiers. Savin's advancing in New York, surrounding Dallas. Savin's winning over banks and brokerage houses. Why is big business going for Savin in a big way? Because Savins are fast, economical, and remarkably reliable. In fact, last year, Savin outplaced Xerox and IBM combined. So if you haven't noticed the revolution, you will. Savin, the revolutionary copiers that are winning over big business.
Where can you get good gas mileage in a car that's really different? At the Sign of the Cat.
And get a $300 cash rebate, too, when you buy this Cougar XR7. Mileage ratings about the same or better than 14 different Chevys, Pontiacs, Buicks, or Oldsmobiles. And $300 back, direct to you from Lincoln Mercury Division. For a limited time, get cash rebates on all new Mercury cars from $100 to $500.
See your Lincoln Mercury dealer. His bright is shining through.
Acid rain, poison from the skies. A special assignment Wednesday on ABC's World News Tonight.
If golf is your game, then the Springbrook Golf Pro Shop is your place. Springbrook is the largest golf pro shop in New York State, and quality pro line equipment is all they sell. The best in clubs, bags, balls, footwear, and a complete line of accessories as well for men and women. Springbrook also offers indoor and outdoor ranges. Custom fitting is another big plus at Springbrook, too. So for the best in pro line equipment at discount prices, see the pros at the Springbrook Golf Pro Shop, 6831 Seneca Street in Elma.
Thank you very much, cheese. Ooh, it's the big cheese. Thank you very much, cheese. Say mozzarella. Thank you very much, cheese. How about some cheesecake? Thank you very much, cheese.
Spread it, sauce it, dip it, toss it. No matter how you slice it, cheese goes with everything. Just remember to say cheese, and you'll say...
Thank you very much, cheese.
Channel 7, Buffalo.
Weekends were made for Michelob. Weekends were made for you and me.
What better way to make your own weekend a little more special than the smooth and mellow taste of Michelob?
This is just perfect.
The Michelob.
The whole weekend.
Weekends were made for Michelob.
Yeah.
Products once made in America now are coming into America from all over the world. We've lost markets at home and overseas to nations whose ability to produce more efficiently has grown faster than our own. Today, Westinghouse has technology to help reverse that trend, with manufacturing control systems and energy-efficient machinery to help American industry win back our competitive edge. Technology from Westinghouse, a powerful part of your life.
No decent golfer does that. You don't stand behind a player, you stay quiet, you recognize that there is an etiquette as well as a book of rules. And yet when this game got going in this country less than 100 years ago, every club had its idea of the rules and how to behave. And that's where the USGA came in, to codify the rules and to set a standard of sportsmanship that the Scots invented. No brawling with marshals, no tantrums on the course. Now, you know that the USGA runs national championships, several others, but it exists mainly for the millions of amateurs who want to play the same game on a good course. It has an executive committee and 25 subcommittees, and they get no pay, no expenses. They work, believe it or not, in this day and age, for nothing, because they love the game, and they want to keep it fair and logical and sporting.
This message was furnished by the United States Golf Association.
How are you, Hal? Hi, Kathy. How are you?
Dennis Dowling.
Hi, Dennis.
That's Arnold Palmer.
Oh, hi.
All of these people have something in common with them. They all play by the rules, the USGA official rules of golf.
Alice Schultz, I play by the rules.
And they're all USGA associates because they love and support the game.
Ed Buey, I play by the rules. Good, Ed.
Hi, Joan Jordan.
Hi, Joan. We all play by the USGA rules, and we're USGA associates because we love the game. Support the USGA. Become an associate for $15 a year.
Just call this toll-free number. You'll receive the 1980 rules of golf, a full year of Golf Journal, the USGA's official magazine, and emblems to identify you as someone who's committed to keeping the game great. Call toll-free 800-453-8800 now.
This message was furnished by the United States Golf Association.
In business, there are word people, counties, options, marketing position, and numbers people.
49, 17.65, 50.
And both had their own machines. Then Xerox came out with a different machine, one that not only processes words, but also computes, does statistics, and otherwise processes numbers. The Xerox 860 Information Processing System. It helps word people and numbers people process information.
Well, I think it's terrific.
I give it a 10.
Now you can shop for phone styles the way you shop for other styles, which makes sense, really, when you consider how many different styles and colors of phones there are today, and how the phone has become a decorating accessory. You just go to any one of our Phone Mart stores, pick out the phones you want, then simply take them home and plug them in.
G.
No, GTE.
Great shot, Tom. That should do it for you.
Thank you.
What are you going to do with all those winnings?
Well, my broker's E.F. Hutton, and E.F. Hutton says...
When E.F. Hutton talks, people listen.
Energy costs really get me hot under the collar. That's why I keep my cool with Carrier.
If you're not reliable, you're not on my team. So when the season gets hot, I keep my cool with Carrier.
Carrier means reliability, and nobody makes more efficient central air conditioning. That's why Carrier's #1.
I can't afford an erratic performance, so year after year I keep my cool with Carrier.
Keep you cool with Carrier.
Air conditioning.
The historic Wingfoot Golf Club at Mamaroneck in New York's Westchester County will be the site 2 weeks from now of the newest of the USGA's national competitions, a Senior Open Championship. The field includes players who have won 6 U.S. Open Championships, 2 British Opens, 6 Masters Tournaments, and 6 championships of the PGA of America. The dates are Thursday, June 26th through Sunday, June 29th. The first USGA Senior Open Championship at Wingfoot.
This message was furnished by the United States Golf Association.
We're taking this bag of potato chips, packaged in St. Regis coax film, 25 feet below the Atlantic Ocean for 4 hours. Watch. 4 hours underwater. Did the St. Regis coax film protect the chips? How did coax do it? It's 3 layers of film, extruded simultaneously. Another example of St. Regis's leadership in technology and marketing. St. Regis, serving man and nature.
Come on, people, one and all, everyone can use a little armor. All protecting, beautifying, most of all, it's satisfying armor all. Once it's sprayed, gets done inside, oh, but things last is why it's applied. Come on, people, one and all, everyone can use a little armor. All protecting, beautifying, most of all, it's satisfying armor all. Armor all.
It takes a lot more than talent to light up Broadway with a show like Dancin'. It takes insurance. Without insurance protection for the theater, actors, and audience, no theater owner could risk booking a show, and there'd be a lot less glitter on the Great White Way. We're Crum & Forster, working with more than 9,000 independent agents and brokers, helping insure the American way of life.
We fill your days with song, capture memories, we make you smile. GE, we bring good things to life.
At GE, we're in the business of making life a little better, and that's a pretty nice business to be in.
We bring you closer to the ones you love. GE, we bring good things to live in, we bring good things to life. GE.
Tuesday, Barbara Walters talks with Hollywood's hottest leading men.
This summer, New York has hundreds of outdoor events you can watch or participate in.
You might want to race a bathtub,
Or see a country fair.
or ride on a rolling river.
Or fly the mountain air.
You know, New York is dancing. You know, New York is different.
For your free vacation brochure, call 800-241-8444.
I love New York. What a great vacation.
Introducing a motor oil for the 80s. New SF Quality Uniflow from Exxon. It works here, under the tremendous heat and pressure of today's engine. New Uniflow protects so well, it actually exceeds the newest and toughest standard of the American Petroleum Institute. And it was proven in tests to stretch an average of 15 extra miles from a tank of gas. Change to New Uniflow and join the drive for better mileage.
Channel 7 Buffalo.
If you're still using Desenex for athlete's foot, here are some things you should know. Fact, in scientific studies, the medication in Aftate has been proven more effective in killing athlete's foot fungus than the medication in Desenex. Fact, Aftate kills athlete's foot fungus on contact. Fact, doctors recommend the medication in Aftate 11 to 1 over that in Desenex, 11 to 1. That's why we say Aftate is better, really better.
How would you like to buy a new Rolls-Royce for $67? Or a new suit for 50 cents? Or a steak dinner for a nickel? Well, you could. If in the past 25 years, their costs had dropped as much as the cost of doing work on an IBM computer, helping people do more at less cost. That's productivity, and that's one answer to inflation. IBM, helping put information to work for people.
There are golfers who don't know their telephone number or even their birth date, but all golfers know their handicaps, both the true handicap and the one they use at cocktail parties. Many of you must remember Ellsworth Vines, one of the top tennis players of all time. At the end of his career, he switched to golf. In fact, he became a golf pro. And he once said, "At my tennis peak, there were only about 6 players in the world who could give me a game. But in golf, I can play a club member with a 23 handicap, and he gives me a rough time." But there was a time when every club in the United States had its own handicapping system. The USGA brought them all together and invented a simple national system which makes it possible for me to play Gary Player and beat him. Maybe.
Shall we go?
Let's see.
Okay, well.
This message was furnished by the United States Golf Association.
Motorcraft, Motorcraft, for sure. Motorcraft, for sure.
How do you make the great lineup of Motorcraft parts even better? You've already got batteries with Sure Power, hot-firing spark plugs, and a full line of filters. So how do you make it better? Just add oil. Introducing Motorcraft Oil, formulated to stabilize oxidation and reduce wear. Rated SF, it meets the most advanced engineering standards set for the 80s. You can be sure of it.
Motorcraft, for sure.
Weekends were made for Michelob.
It's for real. Well, that calls for something special.
Hey, Jimbo!
Michelob all around.
Make your own weekend a little more special with a smooth and mellow taste of Michelob.
Michelob? What's the occasion? I've met the woman.
Again, weekends were made for Michelob.
Why do you carry Visa Traveler's checks?
Visa Traveler's checks? They're accepted everywhere I go.
If I lose them, they can be replaced.
They're good worldwide. I don't have time to worry about cash.
Why do I carry Visa Traveler's checks? Why, people are always so nice.
It's a good, safe way to carry money.
They work for me.
We use Visa Traveler's checks in Spain, England, all over.
I've traveled to 18 countries this year. Believe me, Visa's there.
For travel and shopping, Visa is the most widely recognized name in the world.
Knowing your financial goals is one thing. Getting there is another. But it's easier when you know the territory. The
And the kind of guidance we give you to put you on a sure-footed path is unavailable at any other investment firm. Merrill Lynch, a breed apart.
In business, there are word people, counties, options, marketing position, and numbers people.
49, 17.65, 50.
And both had their own machines. Then Xerox came out with a different machine, one that not only processes words, but also computes, does statistics, and otherwise processes numbers. The Xerox 860 Information Processing System. It helps word people and numbers people process information. Well, I think it's terrific.
I give it a 10.
When did Toro revolutionize the hose and reel? When Toro designed a hose and reel system, so 50 feet weighs less than 4 pounds. When water can even flow through kinks because of a flexible yet tough construction. When it reels in flat and dry for compact storage in boats, cars, and campers. An incredibly versatile hose and reel system that's good enough to be a Toro. Haven't you done without a Toro long enough?